Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today on 726 here in Harrison, Arkansas.
Right here in Harrison,
Arkansas. Right here in the heart of Harrison, Arkansas.
Where you get the local scoop on what's going on in our area.
You know, when you go to Google and you type in Harrison, Arkansas,
what comes up?
There's a little, you know, a push pin thing, and it's right here. Right here.
At 400 South Sycamore?
Yeah.
You lie.
I moved it.
Oh, did you? Now you have that
moved
authority.
It over there.
I got it.
All right. Summer's up, right?
Summer
Summer's
is
coming.
here, and
And
I'm
you have
loving
been busy. You were telling me some of the places. Are you a globetrotter?
No, we've been
map hopper?
camping a bit, and that's the main thing. We've
Yeah.
got a new to us boat, so we've been utilizing that.
Did the party barge? I know why you got rid of it.
Because you wanted to go on it.
No, you
No, I'm
never
kidding.
invited people to come on to party with you. So
This will hold 10 people. The boat
will?
we got.
how many outside the boat?
12. Hanging on to the buoys.
Depends on how long the rope is, right?
That's exactly right. But it's a little faster. It's an upgrade and a lot of fun.
Yeah. So you're going to take your boys skiing?
They
That's
haven't
why I thought
skied
you were-
yet. We've got a wakeboard, and my youngest now can wakeboard. He
Yeah.
can kneeboard.
Uh-huh.
I haven't done any of that because I'm afraid I'll break something. And then I bought them an old pair of skis, so they're going to try that out
Just
too.
drive the boat.
I can do that.
Yeah, just
It's kind of funny because the water's cold.
yeah,
It's not been like real warm
Uh-huh.
yet, so it's a little chilly.
yeah.
But
Well, when my boys were younger, we had the boat and we had the kneeboard and all that. And one thing I learned about driving a boat when they're back there, when they say slow down, that lever, you just push it forward. You just push it forward.
I'm finding out you barely have to move it too, and it'll take off. But
So you're just going to plan some things around here this year? Or
yeah,
this summer?
we are going on vacation Saturday though for going to Atlantis.
How long?
Till Wednesday.
Okay, not very
So
long.
a few days.
Few
no.
days. Yeah.
But Richard can't hardly be gone too long.
Yeah. Well, he's the worker guy.
He is, and he
He's
has to
gotta
schedule his
report in.
vacation around when his doctors are maybe gone. So that's helpful.
That's
So-
good. Well, it's good you can fit that in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Everything else going okay?
Yeah. Life is good.
Good.
You
Good
know,
for you.
I'm
Good for
doing
you.
okay. How about you?
Doing fine. This summer I'm working on my car, my project, my weekend
I
thing.
saw something on Facebook about you.
Yeah, I'm slowly doing this. I mean, I've never done body work before, but thank God for YouTube. I'm an expert now.
Do you know that
Anything-
is a very helpful
Anything you
tool.
want to know,
You can look it
just
up on
go
YouTube.
on YouTube. But you got to be careful, you know, because you got to check 2 or 3 sources. You just can't go to one
And that
guy
be
in
the
his
gospel.
backyard telling you. You have to kind of look at, make sure that everybody does the same thing.
You don't need an instruction manual. You just need YouTube.
Well, you
Yeah?
do have to have some ineptitude for certain things.
But it's been it's a fun project.
It's fun. It's very rewarding. It's very satisfying. It's not. I have taken the. It has to be done at a certain time out of the equation. So I take one little project at a time. You know, I have little. I mean, the car's been taken down. We're talking about a '56 Ford that I have, and it was the previous owner had it, and he had tore it completely down, was building the back frame up, and he did the work meticulously, every little thing. He put all new brake lines. I mean, the old brake lines were probably fine, but he put all. I mean, he did this, was doing it from scratch, and I'm trying to follow that traditional way he was doing it. So I'm replacing every little rusty spot on the frame. And there's not that many, but there's certain areas that you just can't. And I'm not going to fill it in with the plastic Bondo stuff. You know, that's.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it the right way it should be. Yeah. So yeah, I'm having fun.
Is this a source of frustration at any point?
Well,
Do you ever get
if I'm frustrated,
hung up somewhere and like?
oh, you know the metal panels. You've got your outer skin, like the body, and then you have another part that goes up inside there that has to fit a certain way. And these are what's called aftermarket parts, and they're stamped with a big machine. Well, these stamping machines aren't the original, so the parts aren't exactly perfect. So the bends may not be bent; they may be kind of rounded. and they may not fit just right. So you have to do some.
You have to do some pounding?
Bending and manipulating, and you have to cut the metal and slide it up in there, and then you go back and weld it or whatever. Yeah. So
But you're doing
I'm
it all by
learning how to
yourself,
weld
so that's
and
cool.
to do some spot welding, MIG welding, that kind of stuff. So that's an art in itself, and I'm not the best, but I know how to spot weld, and that's what you
need to do.
So I'm having
Good
fun.
for you. As long as you're
Looking
having
good.
fun and
I'm working on the body, just making sure the body is completed. I'm not going to do anything else on that. And then once that's finished, we're going to do some painting and set that aside and just start building the parts. And I'm taking all the parts and either replacing the parts or cleaning them up and making sure that they're usable.
Now, does Betty help with this project?
No.
This is strictly your project.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got the cars in Gassville at my son's house, Gil's house, and he bought a new house this year and had a two-car garage in the back, separate from his home, and I said, I'm taking that over. He said, okay. So I go to Gassville and spend a day or 2 days or whatever. So
Good deal.
It's fun. I enjoy it. And I'll probably, if you're interested, I'll bring some photos at some time. To show you what I'm doing.
Y'all would like to see it, wouldn't you?
Okay.
They said, yeah.
Okay.
Heard them.
All right.
Okay. Good deal.
Well, we've got an abbreviated show today. We've had, sometimes we have a full show, and then by the time the day comes around for the show, guests forget or they have other plans. So we're going to have.
They get confused. Whatever.
We're going to have a show here with an abbreviated lineup.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go through the lineup?
Yeah, let's do.
Up first, we have Jamie Seed and Stefan Zabo, and they're here with National Park Radio, but they're to talk about some of the bands that will be at the local licks at the Lyric. Are you kind of heading that up again?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. So there'll be 2 different weekends of that, but we'll find out more. And we have Aaron Finley representing New Fitness, but they're doing the Boone County Biggest Loser. As you remember, last year we did that, and it was quite a success. And I think I'll let her tell more about that. We also have Daryl Horton. He is the director of Peter Pan, which is the summer theater company production. And rehearsals, I understand, are underway. And rounding out the show, we have the infamous Ian Reynolds, who is here to talk about what?
Some updates.
Updates with
on our
hometown
channels
television.
and what's happening, and we're into some new markets and things are going smoothly.
Well, I
for us.
can't wait to hear because I don't hear anything.
We're even thinking about adding some new channels, so that might work.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
Stay with us. We're going to go to break, and when we return, we'll have Jamie and Stephen.